Gonna be starting out with the 15 karat mag, shading around it. And then we're gonna go in with the smaller needles, start mapping it out. So we starting out with the 15, going straight black, 15 karat mag, straight black. Main thing we about to hit is that shadow underneath the crow face skull. So we definitely want to make that dark, just so that that skull can pop out. I'm gonna make sure I saturate a whole lot close to the skull, but as I come down, you're gonna like softly lighten up on it, just so it's like it's fading off. But the whole shadow is not gonna be super solid. As the shadow moves down, it fades out into the chest. So close to the skull, where that light directly underneath it, that's where it's way more bold and more dark at. Now right here where the beads at, because I know I want to make the beads dark. The close part to this cone, I'm gonna make sure that's a highlight on the bead and the shadow underneath the bead. As we move to the side,
first or line first.
As we move to the side, I'm gonna lighten up underneath the bead, and then that part of the bead gonna be dark. I'm always shading first, cause there's not really too much line work, which I am gonna probably come back and make sure it pop out with line work, just cause it's on a darker skin tone. At first, I used to try to make it stand out with just the shades, but I might go with the line work, cause the line work definitely helps stand out on a darker skin tone. But yeah, majority of the tattoo gonna be pretty much shade. That's why I'm gonna use all black. I'm gonna take my 7 karat mag and we're gonna structure out our line work with that. Cause I do want it to be soft. I don't want no super hard line standing out. With this dark shade right here, it's gonna definitely help it pop out. Now y'all see how we got the shadow on that side of the face, but we ain't got nothing close to the beak. Basically, gonna put that shadow on that side of the beak because now we have light space. Remember, always light next to dark, light next to dark. Just create that contrast, how you keep it popping out. You have no choice but to see that tip of this beak, because it's gonna be dark on the end. The other side definitely have shade on the outside, like on the chest.
At Common Gossamer, you leveled up to level 1.
About to go in the eyes with this 7 karat mag. Definitely doing small circles, making sure we super saturated, because I'm not trying to get in there. There's like a different tone of black. You want it super solid, so definitely coming in with the small circles. And we're running that 6 volts. We're probably running all the shade in that 6 volts. Make sure we get it nice and saturated in there. Solid black. We're gonna come in there with our light tone, then we're gonna build up with our medium tone. And then to the dark. We're gonna slowly progress that light tone.
Will be appreciated.
Make sure we're leaving that skin break on side of the face, because all that black right there. And then we're gonna come from that edge with like a medium dark tone. I'm going all the way up to the face paint, because I'm definitely leaving that like as a skin break. You'll definitely see that a lot easier. The skin break versus trying to shade that in. So about structuring that face out first. And then, the rest becomes secondary. Alright, now you see how that is. Dark tone on side there with the space between, but now we have no dark tone underneath the chin. So we're gonna continue on shading on that chin. Instead of it being light around it, because we already got our light underneath it. We can structure it out. And continue curving it over, but you don't want black next to black, you get low. Make sure you give it its space. Space to breathe. Appreciate the follow. It's there the 15 karat mag, but I'm about to be switching over to that 7 karat mag. I'm gonna get in the inside between the lips. Make sure that's bold. We about to capture any little detail, even though we don't want too much detail, but the rest of the shading around the lips. With that 7 karat mag. Going in between, structuring it out with this so it don't be too hard. Make sure it's there. Using the edge that is 15. Everybody switching over to the 7 curve mag. And I'm using that dark tone since we already got that underneath the bottom of the lip. Pretty much just gonna come leave a space in between now. Start capturing some of that detail. And that light running on this side, so this whole side gonna have that light space in between it. Whereas the other side, we're gonna start filling in. Just like we did the chin all the way up to part where that shade at, then we gotta definitely put that light there. Don't build up them tones. This side is lighter, remember? I know what side that light coming from, and don't make it dark like the other side. Other side where the shadow's at, which means this side is going to be lighter than that side. The light is hitting on his left side. Alright, that top lip, we ain't gotta worry about no light space in between. Because remember that light is kind of hitting right up in there, which casting a shadow on these lips. So these lips pretty much gonna be shaded in, but I'm still gonna try to give it them skin breaks. And not just shade it completely in. You still want it to stand out. It look like that light is a big light, so it's right there on the top of the lip.
Thanks for joining the live. Your follow will be appreciated.
Take this 15 curve mag. Like I said, this side of the face is way lighter. So I'm just dipping in the light tone. Gonna structure out the top part, the nose paint with a light tone, just to show it's there. We don't want too much light on this side or too much dark or shade on this side of the face at all. You do need to show that that's there. I'm gonna take a little light, start brushing towards the front. It's fading it out as it comes forward. So you know that side of the face is definitely gonna be dark behind it, so we definitely gonna make sure the inside is light and it got that light right down that edge to structure out the face.
Thanks for the follow. FGB, 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 FSGB, FSGB.
I'm using our 7 curve mag. About to go ahead to the other eyebrow. Kind of using the edge of it, kind of lining. We're using the mag so it don't feel as hard. Feel kind of soft. Like we shading in the eyebrow versus like we get hit with a hard line.
Thanks for joining the live. Your follow will be appreciated.
And it's all black and we'll blend in. We still got some shades around it. But them being dark, I don't know how the eyelashes look lighter. On to the feet. Just with some of that dark gonna be on side of the beat, I'm definitely have to leave a little space right there. Make sure it stand out between them two, but also make sure it stand out from that white hair. Softly blend them in. Alright, y'all, going in with the white highlights. I ain't gonna put too much at the bottom, most of the face. I'm just going across it, fast face, just so this would be like more softer whites. I don't want this to be pop outish too much. On softer, but on the lips. And also on the chin. Well, I ain't gotta work with the chin because we already shaded. But everywhere inside the face, it's gonna definitely be like way more harder. Like on these lips, I'll take the time to kind of actually make sure them highlights pop out. With that bottom, I don't really worry about them popping out as much because I don't want to take away from the face. Focus some of that highlight into the face. And the features, lips, nose, eyes. Well, we leave that space kind of open. All the space is not for white, but just the main spot where the brightest highlights will be at. Even though I ain't put no shade in the nose or across the sides of the nose, I'm still gonna put the highlight. Using the skin tone for that, that light hitting that nose. Still gonna put our highlight down. I'm gonna just brush across the top because I don't want this to be too pop out. I'll make it pop out a little bit more right towards the ball of the nose. But the rest could just be a little more set away. Start out brushing them so they be soft, eyeball all white. Soft first. Then I hit some of the spots where that light will be reflecting, just in that one little corner. The rest will remain soft. This could be soft. So the two glares in the eye, one is like a soft highlight, one is that hard highlight. With this one, it's gonna be that hard highlight in the eye. Right there in the ball of the eyes. Keep that one soft at the bottom.